How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Checkdot Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at an extremely low market cap coin which really does have some of the most insane potential that I've seen for a coin in the cryptocurrency market. Of course, if you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as we post regular cryptocurrency content. And as well as that, I also have to say a quick financial disclaimer. Of course, this is not financial advice, so make sure you go out and do your own research and come to your own conclusion before investing into any coins or tokens that I mentioned in my videos. With that out of the way, let's get straight into today's video. So like I said, today's video is going to be talking about a coin which is extremely low market cap, and you guys know that I love low market cap coins because of the high potential that they do have. Because of course, with a lower market cap coin, it does not take nearly as much money as a bigger market cap coin, for example, to see, you know, much greater gains compared to a coin which has hundreds of millions of dollars in the market cap already. As we can see, today's coin which we're looking at is going to be Checkdot, or CDT for short. You can see Checkdot is currently sitting at just under 70 cents per Checkdot, and if we switch to the daily charts, we just go through one day, week, month and a year to see at the what's been going on with Checkdot. You can see over the last day, currently down 2.44%, which is, you know, extremely normal in the cryptocurrency markets. Switches to 7 days, you can actually see Checkdot has had a little bit of a rise up in price, but again, nothing major. It's been fairly stable over the last week. Over the last month, Checkdot has taken a little bit of a tumble in price. However, I do believe that, you know, this has happened across the board with all different cryptocurrencies, not just Checkdot. This isn't just Checkdot alone. If we go back to, say, if we go to the yearly chart here, you can see at the end of 2023, you know, you can see that a lot of the cryptocurrencies, including Checkdot, were increasing in price very, very quickly, and they were increasing in price a lot. A lot of coins are experiencing high amounts of growth. So I believe this little pullback that we've seen in the last month, the month of January, which again is very normal to see in the crypto space as well. Normally after Christmas time, the crypto market starts to stabilize if we do see, you know, a big pump up before Christmas, because of course this is just very normal in any market, not just the cryptocurrency market, but this is just people taking their profits. And so you can see here, like, actually it was at the start of this year, 2024, the 5th of January, you see that Checkdot actually did hit its all-time high. Which is just absolutely crazy, because I do believe we are still in a bear market. We are sort of gradually transitioning towards a bull run, but however, we are nowhere near, you know, seeing the peak of the bull run yet. You can see here $1.24, almost $1.25 per Checkdot. And yeah, if we switch to the all-time chart, you'd actually be able to see that once again, just as I just said, this was actually its all-time high. If we do look at the rest of the chart here, you know, since Checkdot first came into the market, which was this late 2021, you would say, well, Checkdot sort of does seem like a bit of a dead coin because of, you know, the market here. It released, straight away crashed. Ever since then, it was very, very, you know, it was very stable and not really much activity going on. You can see it only started to see a little bit of activity, or started to see a bit of traction at the start of 2023. So basically 2023 and the start of 2024 so far has been the sort of main years for Checkdot, because before this, when it first released, you know, like it says here, it did experience a downtrend in price straight away, and once again did not experience any sort of volume or activity in the year of 2022. However, I do believe that this is not actually Checkdot's fault. I just believe that the timing that Checkdot did actually release to the market was very unfortunate. You know, I'm not sure how long you guys have been in the crypto space, but a lot of people know that the end of 2021 was sort of the end of the bull run, and so this is actually when Checkdot did actually get released. So I believe it's just sort of unfortunate timing, and we can already see that, you know, in the year 2023, and especially going into year 2024, we can see how Checkdot is now starting to get recognized and realized at for the insane potential that Checkdot does actually have, and I will actually go on to tell you why in today's video. So you can see, as I keep saying, extremely low market cap, especially for a cryptocurrency with this sort of technology and the potential to completely change the cryptocurrency space. $5.3 million, guys, in the market cap, which is just absolutely insanely low in the crypto space. The potential for this, with just a small amount of money, say in the cryptocurrency space, of course, you know, another $5 million into the market cap, which is not a big amount at all in the crypto space, straight away at 2x gain. You've doubled your money straight away, 100% return. We can look at the 24-hour volume here. You can see it's actually up 8.5%, currently sitting at just under $65,000 for volume. I would like to see this volume start to get up, but, you know, this is not unusual to see in lower market cap coins because of, you know, a lot of people within this market cap will just be holding Checkdot, and there's probably not going to be a lot of volume and a lot of activity for a coin this size because it is still very small and we're still very early into Checkdot. You can see the current circulating supply of Checkdot is currently sitting at just over 7.745 million Checkdot, with the max supply sitting at 21 million Checkdot, with the fully diluted market cap sitting at just over $14.5 million. Let's now actually get into the sort of main part of the video, I guess you could call it, which is for the people who don't actually know what Checkdot is, and I'm going to be explaining it fully right now. So what actually is Checkdot? So my very simple sort of definition of what Checkdot actually is, to put it in the most simple basic way for everyone to understand, is Checkdot is basically an insurance company for the cryptocurrency space. Or I wouldn't say insurance company, but it is basically an insurance crypto for the crypto space. And why this is so actually revolutionary for the cryptocurrency space is because no cryptocurrency has ever done this before Checkdot. And I really do believe that insurance in the crypto space is so overdue and so well needed, because the lack of insurance within the crypto space for people is actually turning away of a lot of new investors, or even existing investors. A lot of existing investors can actually get burnt by different cryptocurrencies and all these other things. Of course, you know, of course, when you're investing into things, of course, there is inherent risk. But you do not take into account risks such as the coin completely depegging or the exchange going down. All these different things should be insured against, or at least have the option to be insured for. And so, you know, a lot of times is not only going to put off new investors, but like I said, existing investors might get burnt. You know, they might lose a little bit of money or a lot of money. No matter how much it is, it will put them off for the future, and they might completely just, you know, get turned off by crypto and will never touch it ever again. And so this is why Checkdot, you know, completely changed the space, and why it's so actually so necessary. You can see here, if we scroll down a little bit more, it talks about protection against 6 main types of risk. So we've got smart contracts vulnerabilities, platform hacks, Oracle malfunctions, wallet exploits, validator slashing, and stablecoin depegging. So basically, all these different risks is what Checkdot actually insures against. So these are all the different risks that, you know, many crypto investors don't even think about. They don't even take into account, because a lot of times crypto investors, when they're investing into something, they're just thinking about, you know, is it going to go up and down depending on how well the coin performs? You know, that's all they would think about. They don't think about all these other risks, such as, you know, all these things listed down below that could happen overnight and completely take not only a little bit of their money and see a slight loss in money, but take all of their money and, you know, completely wipe them out, basically. And so, you know, once again, Checkdot is so revolutionary. I don't know why this hasn't been done before Checkdot came along. If we look at the next part here, you can see, if we go to, if you want to check it out for yourself, it's checkdot.io/covers, and it's fully transparent here, and it actually goes over, you know, all the different types of cryptocurrency, exchanges, all these different things that you can actually get insured against. And so you can see here, it actually says here right now, this is another thing which I love about Checkdot, is they're so transparent. They tell you exactly why everything is the way it is, you know, how much you're paying, why you're paying this much, what is the maximum amount you can get insured against. They are so very transparent, which is also a great thing, which is the opposite of traditional insurance companies. They don't tell you, you know, why you're paying this much. They don't tell you all these different things, but, you know, this is what's also so great about Checkdot. They are fully transparent and tell you all these different things. So we see here, it talks about the risk score. And so the risk score is basically depending on how risky that coin or exchange is to disappear basically overnight, or to lose money for the people who have invested in. Of course, the higher the risk that Checkdot deems the cryptocurrency or the exchange to be, the higher the risk score. And of course, this will of course put up your monthly cost, because this is the higher chance for basically Checkdot to lose money and have to insure you. So it is completely understandable. So basically, you know, the higher the risk, the higher the monthly cost will be. But this is very, you know, very normal and very understandable, because of course Checkdot does need to make money somehow. So you can see here, you know, you've got risk score here for Ethereum hard depeg. And you can see actually here on the Ethereum one, it's already sold out. But if we go down to, for example, if we go to one that we might know, such as KuCoin Exchange here, right? They've got a risk score of 70. And so in the Checkdot's eyes, KuCoin Exchange, the chance of that disappearing overnight is very low. And so your monthly cost will also, you know, show that by also being very low. You can see here, the monthly cost is basically the amount of money you pay per month depending on how much you invest. So basically, it's a fixed percentage of the amount you put in that you will have to pay every month. So you can see, say if you put in $10,000, you will pay 0.142 percentage of $10,000 every single month to basically get insured. And so if anything does go wrong, like KuCoin goes down, then you'll be fully insured. And so, yeah, once again, this is so revolutionary for the cryptocurrency space. If we go across to the Twitter page here for Checkdot, you can see once again how early we are into Checkdot. Almost, I mean, just under 9.4 thousand followers, which is extremely, you know, it's an extremely small amount of followers. I mean, it's not a crazy small amount of followers, but, you know, there's many projects out there which are nowhere near as good as Checkdot, which have hundreds of thousands of followers. And once again, I do believe this is a very good thing because, you know, we are still so early. And so people who invest now, the early investors, are going to reap very, very good rewards from Checkdot if it were to blow up any time soon. Another thing I'll quickly touch on is the team behind Checkdot is also very, very good. And like I say in many of my videos, and I'm sure I sound like a broken record for the people who are subscribed to the channel and watch my videos, the team are just important as the cryptocurrency itself, because of course without the team then there will be no updates and no adaptations to the cryptocurrency in the future, essentially making the cryptocurrency dead. So the team is just as important as as you know, there's a cryptocurrency itself and as Checkdot itself. And so with Checkdot, that's another great thing. Another green flag is the team behind Checkdot is also very, very good, super active and constantly updating Checkdot as well. So let's go into the final part of the video here now, which is going to be different sort of categories which I believe that different investors are going to be into when they do actually invest into Checkdot. And this is actually going to be a Checkdot sort of price prediction with different sort of time frames and, like I said, sort of different types of investors. So I've put here at the top, Checkdot current market cap $5.3 million, with Checkdot's current price sitting at just over, I believe it's just over 69 cents per Checkdot. The first category here I put here, I've actually put a conservative category. So these are for people who are, you know, they're not trying to hold for a very long time, and they're just here for the sort of short-term gains. They want to invest into Checkdot. They believe in it, but they are here looking for just the profit. They are basically looking to, once again, just short-term, in and out, get their profit and go. So for conservative, I put investors are only looking to be staying into Checkdot for 3 to 6 months. The market cap would have to hit $53 million. And if it does actually hit the market cap of $53 million within 3 to 6 months, the price per Checkdot would be looking at around $6.9 per coin, $6.90 per coin. And of course, this would be a gain of 10x or 1000% for the investor. And a lot of people might be saying now, well, 3 to 6 months is an extremely short time period, and 10x is, you know, it's not crazy thing to see, especially in the crypto space. But a lot of people will be saying, you know, the 1000x gain in 3 to 6 months is quite high. And I all put this down to the fact that the market cap of Checkdot is so incredibly small. And so, like I said at the start of the video, it does not take a great amount of money to be pushed into a market cap as small as Checkdot's market cap for investors to see crazy gains. I mean, like, even a $53 million market cap is still extremely low. So, you know, $5.3 million is extremely low. I cannot stress just how low a $5.3 million market cap actually is. So next category here, I put on the price prediction list, I put realistic, so 6 months to 1 year. And I've been looking at a price prediction of around $20.70 per Checkdot. In order to hit this price point, it would have to hit a market cap of around $159 million. And if it does actually hit this price and market cap, investors will be looking at gains of around 30x or 3,000%. Once again, I don't believe that this is impossible to see. I don't even believe this is unrealistic like I put here. I really do believe that this is fully realistic for, once again, for a market cap of this size. 30x gain is definitely not unreasonable and 100% could be realistic within the next 6 months to a year, especially if we start to get towards the next bull run. This category is easily possible. So the final category here I put on my price prediction list is going to be ambitious. So these are for people who are a lot more hardcore investors. They are here to stay for a much longer period of time. And I do really believe in the next year or next year to 2 years, we will be seeing the next bull run. And so, you know, people who do actually hold until the next bull run, I do believe that they will be seeing, you know, if Checkdot does still, you know, update and their team is still good, I do really believe that Checkdot can 100% hit their market cap and price of this last category here. So I put market cap of just over $1 billion. Once again, you know, even $1 billion market cap is not, you know, not that difficult to get, especially if a coin has the technology to back it up and to, you know, prove itself. If it was to hit the market cap of just over $1 billion, the price would be looking at $138 per Checkdot, which would be absolutely crazy to see. And, you know, once again, if we are starting to look at the bull run within the next year or two, then I really do not believe that this price is unrealistic. If it was to hit this market cap and the price of $138, $1 billion for the market cap, we'd be looking at gains of around 200x, guys, or 20,000%. Once again, you know, a lot of people will be doubting me now, saying, you know, this is not realistic, this is unrealistic. Of course, I'm not saying that this is guaranteed to happen by any means. I've put ambitious for a reason. However, you know, it is nowhere near impossible to happen. $1 billion market cap sounds like a huge amount of money. However, in the cryptocurrency space, $1 billion is still seen as a relatively small market cap. And like I said, a lot of cryptocurrencies out there right now, you know, they are much worse than Checkdot. They do not have the technology to back themselves up. There's a lot of meme coins which are over $1 billion. I mean, look at Dogecoin, for example. Look at Shiba Inu. All these different cryptocurrencies have much greater market caps, and they are nowhere near as good as, and they don't actually, in my eyes, they don't actually deserve to have as big a market caps as they do. And I really do believe that Checkdot does actually deserve a much larger market cap, especially 100% definitely does deserve over $1 billion market cap for sure. So where am I sitting? Where's my sort of personal price prediction, and what sort of category am I sitting in myself? For myself personally, I'm sitting between the realistic and the ambitious. I do believe that I'll be holding Checkdot for at least a year, because I really do believe in Checkdot, and I really do believe that, you know, investors who invest early into Checkdot are going to be seeing some absolutely insane gains. And once again, you know, I really do back the team behind Checkdot, and you know, I know I keep saying it, Checkdot, I really do believe in my heart, is revolutionary and will completely change the cryptocurrency space. It all just depends on, once again, if the team keeps on top of Checkdot and constantly updates it, and maybe even, you know, maybe makes it a bit more lucrative, or sorry, a bit more appealing to bigger investors by maybe upping the limits that you can actually get insured on. Because, you know, once, say if a few whales come along and they see Checkdot and they want to get insured by Checkdot, and their limit is a little bit higher, then these whales might jump into Checkdot, get insured by Checkdot, but also invest into Checkdot as well. And, you know, a few whales, you get a few whales, then the other whales follow, then the normal people follow as well, the everyday investors follow as well, because they see all these big investors going into a coin. Then, you know, Checkdot could absolutely explode through the roof. So apart from that, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, make sure you do hit that like button. And of course, if you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well. Apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.